Hey guys, it's Shell here from True Swish TV or TrueSwish.com, whichever you prefer. It's all the same. It all goes to True Swish. Anyways, guys, yeah, I am still alive. I apologize, you guys. I said I'd post more, but last week it was a struggle. The week before that, a pretty good week, but last week, I was out sick. I missed school. Then I had a lot of makeup work, so it was just tough. I mean, no excuses. So it is my fault, but I'm just saying. Hope you guys can understand. But regardless, I do want to get back to posting again. So what my topic is for this week is the NBA All-Star Game. Yes, yes, yes. The fun basketball, the fun weekend. It's fun to watch. Everybody's having a great time. The players, the fans, the coaches, all that good stuff. It's a relaxed time. But the All-Star Game is actually pretty important. I don't know why, but it just seems significant in terms of determining how you rank against other players if you're voted an All-Star. So yes, the fans do vote in the All Stars. So I do want to talk to you guys about who I think should be voted in for the starting lineup, and then next week I'll cover 1 week's bench, or maybe not even next week, maybe in a few days, and then after that I'll cover the other week's bench, so the other team's bench. So yeah, I'll get to that. I want you guys to know my input, and then feel free to leave your input as always in the comments. I do like seeing that. But anyways, let's get straight to it. Alright, guys, so let's start with the Eastern Conference. Alright, we will start with the Eastern Conference backcourt. Now, this backcourt tandem, at the point guard position, I would put Rajon Rondo. No, I would not put Kyrie Irving. With Derrick Rose being injured, it was basically Rondo's position to lose, and he didn't lose it. He's performing at an extremely high level with 11.4 assists, and that's just crazy. He's really carrying the Celtics team right now, and I definitely feel he takes the cake over Kyrie. Besides having a better record, I feel Rondo does more as a team facet, and I feel like the East, they would be better with them. And also showboating his nice trick passes, crazy moves. I mean, it's fun to watch an All Star game. So that's him. And at the two guard spot, I would put Dwayne Wade. Now, honestly, from last year's starters, I would have said it was Wade was probably the most liable to lose his job, but he didn't. Somehow he held on to it. He really should have, though. It probably should have been taken by Joe Johnson or somebody like that. But Wade, he's performing not an extremely high level, but good enough to get himself the All Star spot with 20 points on like 4 assists. So that's good. Just I don't know if that's starter worthy. Anyways, definitely an All Star though. But yeah, that's my backcourt for the East. All right, so let's move on to the starting front court for the Eastern Conference. So let's say the most obvious choice for it, it'd be LeBron James as one of the starting forwards because he's the best player in basketball right now. It shouldn't be debated. If you disagree, then I'm sorry, but you don't understand the game. And yes, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but this is more factual than anything, probably anything than in basketball right now. So he's dropping 27, 7, 7. It's crazy. Boom, he does it so easily. So yeah, I'm not even gonna spend too much time on that. But next forward position, it'd be Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony has really carried the Knicks in terms of scoring, especially the Knicks. They've probably been one of the unluckiest teams in the NBA with injuries. So I mean, Amari Stoudemire is just coming back, but yet I don't know, $100 million man, yet it wasn't playing. So Melo really stepped it up. He's dropping 29 tonight, keeping the Knicks in contention. The starting center spot, I'm going to give it to his teammate, Tyson Chandler. Now, Tyson Chandler he's shouldered the defensive load for the New York Knicks and even made them, like, decent defensively. I really think that he should be defensive player of the year again if Ibaka or even Larry Sanders doesn't take it from them because they're dropping crazy rebounding block stats. But Tyson Chandler is just a presence down low and he's doing work down low. And yeah, he's really like keeping the defense and the team together. He's kind of the glue yeah, if you want to, he's a glue. He's not the best, but he's the glue, and it's his spot to lose, and I don't think he did. So yeah, that is the starting lineup for the Eastern Conference. So now we're gonna move to the other side of the country and move to the Western Conference. So starting backcourt for the Western Conference, this is probably the easiest like two selections I could think of. For the starting shooting guard, it'd be Kobe Bryant, absolutely backpacking the Los Angeles Lakers right now, even when they're like barely hitting even, losing streaks. He's the only reason they're even doing that well. Dwight Howard is not playing good basketball. Pau Gasol, don't even get me started on that. Meta World Peace is in it, and Steve Nash had been injured, so he didn't really have much time to make a contribution. So, and Kobe Bryant is still, it's ridiculous. But yeah, Kobe Bryant, starting two guard, starting point guard. It would be Chris Paul. It's I don't understand how Jeremy Lin is getting voted to be a starting point guard. I understand that he has a huge cultural influence, and it is fan voted, so I can understand that that he would be voted in because he does have a big influence. But it should be Chris Paul. Chris Paul, even though he's been injured and out the last two games, it doesn't matter because he's leading the league in steals and assists, and he's dropping like 19 points along with all that, and he's really putting the Clippers into a top three team argument. So it definitely goes to Chris Paul as the starting point guard for the West. All right, and let's finish up with the front court for the Western Conference starting lineup. So the most obvious choice is Kevin Durant. He is he's killer. He's carrying this Oklahoma City Thunder team. Even when they lost James Harden, a top three pick, he's still working really hard for the Houston Rockets now, and he'd definitely be on my All Star team bench, but just Kevin Durant's really stepped it up this season. Clearly supplemented himself as the number two player in the NBA, and yeah, he's nothing really to discuss there. Everybody knows how good he is. The four spot. So now this is probably the most spot. So I would say it might go to Blake Griffin, but you could also argue it would go to Tim Duncan. Now, some people might disagree that Tim Duncan hasn't been productive. He's old, but actually looking statistically, he's having a really high player efficiency rating this season, really carrying the Spurs along with Tony Parker, and they don't seem to have aged at all. But Blake Griffin has really made a change in this game. He's for the even he used to be known as just a dunker, but now he's scoring more efficiently from different ways, from middle of the key, top of the key. He even made a 3-pointer one game, which is pretty crazy against the Suns actually. But anyways, yeah. So and also the All Star game, of course, it's about great players, but it's also a little about showboating. And Blake Griffin is the best showboater in the NBA with his crazy dunks, posterization. So I would give the edge to Blake, but Timmy still makes the All Star team. Now the center position, I considered moving Timmy here, but I feel that'd be an injustice to Marc Gasol because Marc Gasol and the Grizzlies, really the Grizzlies have been having a so-so season. Rudy Gay and trade talks now, so I think Marc Gasol has supplemented himself as the best player on that team with Rudy Gay just not contributing the way he used to or should. So I'd say Marc Gasol. For any people who are like, oh, Dwight Howard, he's really good. No, Dwight Howard is not really good. If Dwight Howard was good, the Los Angeles Lakers would be the best team in the NBA. You want to know why? Because they're the most talented team in the NBA. They are playing terrible for what they have and what they can do, and it's I'd say Dwight Howard is a big portion of blame. Really messed everything up, and I feel like they still have the potential to be great. It's just he needs to really change how how he plays. And yeah, so I don't know if he would even make the All-Star bench. Maybe just for defense, but I mean I don't know. And still chucking up bad free throws. I mean, Blake Griffin chucks up bad free throws, but he still makes up for it. But anyways, guys, that's it for this True Swish TV vlog. More coming soon. I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to leave a like rating, and all the links will be down below. So catch you guys later. Have a good one. See ya.